reports that Jesus told a story to illustrate his love for the world. This amazing story went like this.
A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father, "I want my share of your estate now before you die." So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his 2 sons. A few days later, his younger son packed up all his belongings and moved to a distant land, and there he wasted all of his money in wild living.
Well, as life's hardest lessons often teach us through strange irony, Jesus pointed out that a cruel famine struck the city in which this wayward son was living. At that exact same time, the young man's money ran out. At this intersection of sudden poverty and unexpected famine, the young man began to starve.
So in the young prodigal's desperation, he persuaded a local farmer to hire him. And as his main job, the farmer sent the young man into the fields to feed the pigs.
Pigs. Have you ever seen pigs in their element? They love the slap of the mud. They have no dignity. There's a reason why there's a saying. They ate like pigs.
Well, pigs became this broke young man's main clients.
Yet the longer he worked for the farmer, the further behind he got in his bills. He just couldn't keep up. So the first thing to go was his grocery money. He went from steaks and lobster to Chef Boyardee and SpaghettiOs, and then from SpaghettiOs to crackers, and from crackers to nothing.
Jesus' story in Luke even tells us he became so destitute and so starved, even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him. But no one gave him anything.
He had nothing. His refrigerator was empty, and he had no hope.
So what do we do when the cruel consequences of our wrong decisions reveal to us the failures, the sinfulness, the hopelessness of our selfish choices?
If you find yourself in that circumstance today, in the middle of a consequence, know this.
Our life's greatest movements always begin with humility we discover during our worst moments.
The Bible makes it clear that every person is given the great gift of confession, that is humbling ourselves before God. You might consider the lyrics of the next song to be your own prayer of confession up to God.